And welcome back here to LSA TV for Game 2 on the last Friday night last Friday night of the year between the Redwings and the Grizzlies. And we have a interesting game here. I said that looked earlier when the Redwings were out there that they really didn't have many numbers, but all of a sudden they seem to have multiplied. So and the man himself, Christian, on the camera. Woohoo! Hey, the boy shot well tonight too, Guy. It was on fire today. And as the whistle goes here, Scotty Gill picking up the ball. I am joined in commentary by the South Australian indoor head coach, Mr. Cam Adams. Welcome, mate.
There you go, mate.
You were working for something in that last quarter there with that quick timeout after a timeout, or just not happy with what was going on at one point?
Not happy with Jesse winning,
Okay.
shooting within 2 seconds of getting the ball.
Yeah, I was going to say, because the timeout went, and you'd obviously talked about something in a timeout as Silky Sandow just goes about his work, or Sando. And that one's going to make it very hard for the ball to be picked up there when you throw it at people's feet. But, yeah, it's sort of an 18 second as Justin still goes about and has a shot here. He's a good young player in the league. Pick up there from Sando. Silky steps.
Oh.
And Cam with the shot there. So, yeah, it's we were discussing that. And we're thinking, oh, hang on, is Cam not happy with something, or is he trying to set something up?
No, I asked the boys not to shoot within the last 3 minutes, and they decided to shoot within 2 seconds of the last 3 minutes. So.
Okay, so at least they did it early for you. Not wait 27 seconds. A good interception there. Or Jelly gets the head taken off there by Burford. Kicks the ball down. Aiden Reynolds this side. Nathan Arscott with the ball up the top. Kicks it down to Reynolds. To Arscott. And again,
for the pick.
There's one that doesn't mind an outside shot, as that one's gone up and it's come back.
Hit the roof, fellas.
Looks inside, and obviously we were talking to Lukey earlier. You know, obviously it's the first time that they've actually refereed this year, and they're starting to just understand the game a bit more. But fantastic that, you know, on a night like tonight and these games, we've had 3 referees on the floor. It is nice.
It's very good to have.
And they'll get better and better and better as they go on.
Definitely will. They've already improved a lot. So
yeah. So, but again, you got out to a really big lead in that first game. I think it was 10-2 or 10-3, and then they came back and it was 10-8 at one point.
Definitely. You wouldn't expect that from a team with 6 guys on the court, but they did, and they went hard. And at the start, they only had 5 guys on the court, but and no subs, but they were 5 solid teams.
As Chris Nicola just always does his work there, Chucky.
He does.
He's been one of my favourite players to coach, Chucky, in my time, and just finds a way. He's an absolute workhorse, two-way midi.
Sweet little shot.
Two-way midi.
Hit that little bottom corner.
In the field game, but in this box game, he's got pace to burn, and he just does the simple things
little
well.
Rabbit.
So ball into the centre here, and that's first blood to the Grizzlies. Has ball picked up there from one of your Australian teammates, mate.
Yep.
He's certainly grown into this game as we see Josh Harris with the ball now.
Ooh.
Joshy been playing with a long stick for the last few weeks with the Aussie squad. Back to picking up the shorty.
Be a bit different. It's a bit of a different game, you know.
But he should be all right here in this end with the ball out here in a defensive role. As Justin still gets the ball now, guarded by Dr. D. Ball up the top here. And the ball kicks back up the top to Gill, who's doesn't mind shooting himself, puts it in. Reynolds pops the ball over, and that one's going to go over and back. And that'll be a Grizzlies ball. So, obviously, really excited with the announcements, mate. I saw the names for the indoor team, South Australia. That's really good. And the fact that all you guys are coaching as Dr. D gets plenty of rub and tug there.
Yeah, he does.
He kicks it up to Burford. And Burf normally is on the back end of some of these too, just quietly.
Yes, very much so.
So Scotty Dawson kicks it over to Andy Burford.
There's a penalty up.
So penalty flag is up. Richard Smith
Ooh.
and Travis Parrish with a good save there. And we will see a penalty. So, yeah, so obviously, so the championships for the indoor this year are being played in which state?
Victoria.
In Victoria.
And only plays with the box, so
only
that's
plays with,
okay,
okay,
can
there
play.
you go. And obviously, time of the year, it says it's
February.
Start of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's before so basically the end of the box season, which is perfect.
Yep. Good time.
Which is fantastic. How do you see? I was speaking to Cassidy Doster earlier, and we were
Yep.
As the ball just gets turned over there. Sorry, I was just trying to rearrange my mic there, mate.
Yep.
How do you see this game? I mean, obviously the Olympic game was signed off yesterday, or the announcement for the in Alabama for 21. So it's going to be a really transitional game coming. I mean, box becomes very important in that as well.
Yep.
As a field game.
Yep, does so.
And obviously we've seen over the last couple of years the box game really creeping into the field game.
Yeah.
So do you reckon there's going to be that transition into the field game now with that real transition, go back to the old days where there was a lot of cutting and picking, or?
I'd say so, for sure. I mean, you see that a lot more in the US and Canada at the moment. Even in their field lacrosse, they're playing more of a box style.
Yeah.
That's been implemented a lot in college lacrosse.
Yep.
So I'd say you're going to see a lot more of that coming out in lacrosse.
Yeah. Scotty Brooks just popping one away there for the Grizzlies, and he certainly knows how to shoot a goal.
Yes,
He's been around a long time, and
very long time.
The wily old cat he is, Mr. You know what he used to do to me? He used to feed to me in the crease, and if I dropped it, he used to come past and whack me with a stick.
Give you one.
So I learnt to catch the ball from him because he liked to
big Burf up the middle here.
And so Brooksy used to, every time he used to drop the ball, he used to whack me. He says, don't do it, I won't whack you. I'm like, okay.
Got to learn.
So I learned to catch when I was at a fence. As Silky goes about his work, kicks it over there to Lewis Dow, kicks it down to Burford, looks inside to Harris. Good feed inside to Harris, but good little stick there. Certainly, he telegraphed that a little bit, but found its mark. As we see the ball coming back for the Redwings in the hands of Justin Still. He's got Lewis Dow on him. So face-off versus young face-off come attacker.
Strink's going to hurt him there, I think. Dow's just pushing him around.
Oh, and there's a penalty there,
got
and
him.
he can't do that. So Peter Tremler all over that one, watching where he was supposed to, and just gave him one high off the ball, which probably wasn't necessary, was it? But
no.
There's a penalty down, and that is going to be sitting, and Lewis Dow's going to go and sit in the box there. And the Red Wings will be in a man-up situation, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with man-up, see what Bob's got them running here.
I was just about to say, I've seen a bit of game plan here from the Red Wings. You can tell that Bob's been working pretty hard with them.
And a good coach to have.
It's great. I mean, an Australian coach coaching one of the teams coming here, and it's been awesome. I love that we've got 5 coaches this year, and well,
it just gives the profile to the game, which it has had over the years.
Yep.
You know, it's sort of dropped away a little bit here, I suppose, in South Australia, but it's really starting to make a big comeback. And you know, you look at guys like Pete Mathwin and those guys who played back in the day. And this was an integral part of what, you know, our field game was all about too.
Yeah, that's it.
And they came in the off season. You played this, and you played field, and done a good job. Oh, he's got one over and back. Good job there from Justin Still. Just made him turn over and back as Harris just shakes his head in front of us. But Justin Still, while he was up against it size-wise, they did a good job.
He did not back down, I'll tell you that much.
No, you'd be pleased as the head coach has seen some of these young guys coming up through here.
And that is, we've been looking at a lot of these young fellas and seeing some nice up-and-comers. It's really good to see. Hopefully some of the younger guys go out for the next under-20 side.
Yeah, that's exciting too, obviously. Well, Lacrosse, I think
Love that's happening at the moment.
The 20, so that's going to be here in Australia.
I think that there's just a
Or
tour coming over.
Sorry,
yeah.
there was a
so
tour
the Canadians are touring over here, I believe, and
Yep.
going to Victoria, which is great for the young fellas to actually see the class of the Canadian boys.
Well, you see, as you say, you see that, and you see obviously with the last tournament they've just gone over and played those games over there, as the cage gets moved off of the axis by a long way.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to have, that's a goal. Okay, so Cam Semler is accredited with the goal there, even though the goal was about 4 feet away from where it should have been. I mean,
Yep.
I suppose there's still a goal there, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess so.
But we see here it's 3-0 the way of the Grizzlies, and just look a little bit stronger and fitter with the calibre of players that they have.
Definitely some great lacrosse players. You've got 3 Australians in there, I believe.
So as the penalty gets released here,
Haven't seen.
and we are even, back to even. So yeah, as I said, those young guys coming through, and we saw in the first game there, I mean, Kai Williams was eating it up.
Up and comer, right there.
You know, given the fact he had that orange piece of tape on the first game we commentated.
I was actually talking about that tonight to Mango.
And
just saying, I don't know about him wearing orange tape ever.
Oh well, I mean, you know the skill
Little
set,
high.
obviously, but again, you've got to be earn your stripes, I suppose. And,
Yeah.
And I mean, after he got 3 in that first game, I reckon. I think it was 3. Oh, there's a bit going on, as we see Paddy Gray just going about with one of the young Grizzly boys in Jacob Otto. So Paddy Gray came out with some angry pills there. But yeah, so guys, and you know, you see young Zach Semler and Zach Clothier.
Yep.
He's a big man.
He's a big boy,
Zachy.
And he did great in the under-20 tournament. He played really good defence. He's a top guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was lucky enough to coach Zach in an under-15 tournament. Well, under 18s. Under 18s.
Yeah.
As a long sticker in the field game. And, yeah, great kid.
Yep.
But just as great family too.
Yep.
They are. So ball with limited time here, 6 seconds. Justin Steele pops that one. That's hit the back of the cage. So no reset. It's going to have to get a shot here, and time will run out. Although that did hit the back of the cage, that one doesn't count if it hits the back of the cage.
Nope.
Nope. As much as we'd like it, and that is quarter time, or we got a penalty here.
They've called a penalty at quarter time.
Okay, there you go. So the quarter time bell had rang. It is quarter time, isn't it? Hang on, I'm just getting with
We've started the clock at quarter time. So
quarter time, and 3-0 here, the way of the Grizzlies. But you know, the Red Wings have had their opportunities.
They definitely have.
You know, Aiden Reynolds has had a few shots in this right-hand side, just posting down a little bit.
Yeah.
Not the angle's not really there. If he's this side, you probably want to come up and above and set picks and open it up.
Yeah.
Or get the other side and shoot right.
That's just about learning the game a bit more. It's difficult. It's a different game. And
Totally
a lot of our guys who haven't played the game a lot will play more of a field style, which is what you're going to do when you play field lacrosse.
Yep.
But once you learn the game, it's a total different game.
It is. I always loved playing this game because the goals always look bigger to me than they were my size.
And it's not as big of a field.
Yeah, it's not as big of a field.
You know me.
Mate. You know me. There's no crease as such. And if you do stand there, you get hit a lot.
Yeah.
Because people just like to turn around and go, what are you doing in there? Whack.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. But again, young Trav Parrish in the cage, doing really well. Connor McGee tonight did a really
Connor McGee
good
played
job.
a great game.
Didn't he?
He actually ripped it up. I mean, Jesse had his usual 7, I think, tonight.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how many Jess had. We had him down for 5 or 6, I think, but if he got nailed 7.
Yeah, I think he did. But,
yeah,
I actually asked our team to keep Jesse below 7 tonight. I asked my team to keep him below 7. So
well, I think in the commentary, mate, I think we said he only had 6. So.
Okay.
Yeah. We were with you. We were with you.
Just in case you're listening.
Because it doesn't matter what the score sheet says; it's what the commentators say.
That's right.
So we only
that's
had
all
you for
that
6,
matters.
Jess, and that's all that matters. So well done to the the Raptors boys keeping Jesse under 7.
Yep, that's right.
As the ball comes out to another one of the Burnside stalwarts in Scotty Dawson. He cannot leave him.
Do not leave him
Do
alone.
not leave him alone.
I think he was just dumbfounded by that. He just got left alone and lost it.
Yeah, he's not one. I mean, back in the day in the offensive end for Burnside in the field game,
No.
he was probably the quickest over 2 or 3 steps to do damage.
Yep.
With the lefty, and a big reason of the even the Burnside success this year with the long stick.
Yeah.
Just reverted down there.
And I played state juniors with Scotty Dawson.
Yep.
And he was the same size when he was 15.
Yeah.
He's been a beast ever since he was 15.
He is. As Freckle has his customary shot there. And you know what? Freckle has the ability to nail goals.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is about
deceptive.
About Freck. He just loves and manages to put them in. And you see Brooksy here going about his work on the inside. Just the pass was off. But Scotty Gill picks that one up. Kicks it out the other side. Is that Josh?
That's Dylan.
Dylan Wood.
Yeah.
Sorry. Dill.
He's jumped ship from the Raptors.
That's why I was...
a Woodville player.
Because I thought it was Dill, and I'm like... I thought that was Dill out there, and I went, no, he was playing with the Raptors. And because he was standing out here behind us before, they must be injured.
No, he's I just saw that at the start of the year, and Jesse was like, oh, yeah, playing for another team this year.
Okay. Oh, well, look, it probably...
Good on him.
You know what? Again, another one who obviously went away with that touring side, and obviously has been involved in junior, state lacrosse in the field game.
Yeah.
But this is only going to help that field game as well.
Oh, for sure.
As we see
had some boys from Brighton that went over, and they came back and you could really see it in their field game that they had improved and looking inside and stuff like that. It's just great for the field game.
I tell you what, I get out of this game more than ever, and you look at the guys who have been away and played, in those Australian sides for box.
Yep.
With their skill set, especially in close skill sets. You look at Silky. I mean, again, probably getting up to the elite sort of level in this game.
Yeah.
Obviously Jesse and Ryan and those guys, yourself, who played this game and they're in tight with under pressure.
Yeah.
And in the field game, it doesn't faze them as Kyle Billows just rips a shot there.
Yeah.
But their skill set's improved immensely.
Yeah, for sure. It's a huge help. And that's what I was talking about before in the college game. It's helped now that they've taken that on board and seeing that box lacrosse actually helps your field game. And
yep. Well,
it's
as you say, at the end of the day, if you're touching the stick and you're getting reps with it,
can't hurt.
You get better at it, don't you? So ball kicks down here to Dill, and Dill just faking. Freckle doesn't mind having a shot from out there. Just he's seen Jesse do it. That's the problem.
A sneaky one.
And Justin's going about his work, and he's getting a bit of pressure down there as the pick comes in. Oh, good shot there. That's come off the keeper, so that's should be a reset. No. Okay. As Silky picks it up, kicks it to Joshy Harris. Josh Harris just a little fake there. And good to see. What's good to see is there's plenty of numbers in these squads as well. I know Brighton were down a little bit tonight, but there's a few guys that are away.
Christmas parties and stuff like that.
Yeah,
last game of the year. So,
but you look over in the squad and you see, and the numbers on the field, and there's 7 in each, or 6 or 7 in each bench, which means these guys are going to be better come field season.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
I actually went down to the soft cross last night down at Westminster, and plenty of people down there running around and getting some skill sets. So, all we need is about another 1,000 people in the
stick in hand. It's always a good help.
Yep. So, what's your expectations? Obviously we're still a little way away from the Nationals. Not that far, to be honest, but expectations going into that?
To win.
Good. No, I wouldn't expect anything else.
I think we're going to have a very, very strong team. As you're saying, with the numbers out here.
Nathan Arscott just nailing their
just
first
put it straight down the pipe there. Nice little
fake.
shot.
He has that little fake that he does.
Yep.
And then pops it in. So you see Nath just on the replay here. He just grabs the ball at the top, little vote, and then you just, as easy as you like, just he's putting a space, isn't he?
Yep.
So away it goes, and Brett not getting in touch with that one. And Brett's been good in the cage too.
He has.
Over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously Victoria the main opposition, although it's good to see that WA have got the league going over there.
They've got the league going now, and they're going to put a strong team on the court. Last year, well, now 2 years.
2 years,
yeah.
Well, last year.
Last year,
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
They gave us a run for our money in the last game, and we had a bit of a running clock, so we were a bit lucky in that case. But
well, there's a few guys from that Aussie team now running through that WA sides, aren't they?
Yeah, they got Fleety and a couple of other guys, Lucas Wood, Benji.
Yep.
He's South Australian.
Yeah.
Won a championship with us.
He did, and then
nicked off. But
well, I think he's one of those few players that won an outdoor championship with SA and then won one with WA.
Yeah.
So,
but the WA guys, they're going to put a good team on the court. We're not looking past them at all. They're going to give us a good run.
Yep.
So
SA Vic WA? Or
and New South Wales.
ACT New South, or just New South?
It's probably a mixture, but I mean, you can't look past New South Wales either. They've still got some players. I mean, they got Matty Taylor playing for them, who was in the President's side. A top player probably in the Aussie team.
Was.
So
yeah,
he's getting on, old boy.
As we talk about old boys, just trying to take some old boys out here. And a little bit of rubbing his racing down this end, and Kenny just
a nice close up of that car.
Kenny not liking what he saw, and Brooksy, there's still going on down there. Look, Brooksy's the old cat, and Kenny's just Kenny mightn't have known then.
Just going in the scores,
as and you see the boards here, and it's built just like traditional. Verandas, carports and roofing. That's nice and strong, keeping us safe there, Cam.
That's it,
when
mate.
that was right in front of us, and obviously living choice for, once you've finished all your alterations and you need to just go and relax in the later of life.
Speaking about living choice, that's what I was just talking about. Matt Taylor from New South Wales, or he is a Canadian. Gun lacrosse player, and he will be playing for New South Wales this year. Next year, actually.
Nice. As we see Dylan Wood there just popping into the crease with the ball. And
we've got a game on our hands now.
And just threw that one behind Brett. In fact, Brett hasn't saved too many at the moment. He hasn't had too many shots on him.
That can sometimes be a hard thing to do for
really
a goalie.
Can to get up to speed with the game. But 3-2 here as the ball comes towards us again. And again, that one we nearly got a touch there, Cam.
Yeah. We're getting close.
I try and get a possession of game. Bob got upset at me last year because one was bouncing over and it was over and I grabbed it and the boys were coming to it and I went, I got that. And he goes, well, what are you grabbing that for? They were going to get it. And I said, well, not off me, they weren't.
You're a bit like that, like one of them people who reach over the fence and steal the ball in baseball.
Oh, mate, I'm getting 2 or 3 given the option. As we see,
Silky down the middle.
He gets there. Oh, it just didn't finish. And we got a flag down here. Penalty. As the head just
giving it the old thumb off.
Head just drops there because there wasn't. He didn't think there was much there, but you saw Silky, and that's why he got his name. Just able to go through those sort of situations.
Winding his way down. I think the thing with Silky, you see him. He never stops. His work rate is ridiculous.
Well, and he's probably one for those young guys to watch if they're up and coming. Watch the work rate off the ball.
Yeah.
Because before
watch him as soon as he moves this ball. Oh, he won't do it.
He won't do it now because we're talking about.
Nah, we're extra man here, so not going to work too much.
But yeah, we are as the ball goes back here to Cam Semler. As the ball kicks up, good look inside, and Silky pops that one away as we speak. You just see here, that one just came back off the wall there. And kicks it down. Cam Semler just looking inside. You see Silky working off the back there. Look at him just open up. Pop.
Dang.
Can't give him that much space. And we've got here, I've managed to get a bit of a view here so I can actually see people online. Glenn Still, Adam Phillips watching. Big shout out to you boys. Kenny Ean, who's number 8 for the Redwings. I'm just trying to pick up who is 8 for the Redwings. Can't see him out on the court at the moment.
Left right out.
but obviously in the dugouts there. So we'll try and find that out for you, Kenny. He says Paddy Gray still runs like a gimp. Okay, that's all from you, Kenny. Kenny, cop that. There's a swipe. Jamie Denning's watching, and Sam Hissey says hi. Sam Hissey, he loves lacrosse, doesn't he?
Yeah,
every time he's on. Big shout out to you, Mr. Sammy, one of my Phantoms boys this year for the under-15 tournament. And
nice give.
Eating it up. Good there from Brett, but in the crease. And Wayne Trezona is also watching, so it's good to see people out and about. We got 25 live viewers at the moment. I'm probably one of them because Marty gave me the iPad. As the ball comes down here with Andy Burford, and gets nailed.
Nice
and
press.
Good press, good work there from Scotty Gill. He saw what he had, and he's nearly pushed him over the centre line there. So that was nearly a really good play there by Gilly.
Here's Dawson on the lefty,
and Dawson. You've got to be strong against him. Got to be strong against him. And that has just popped down. And the shot clock will beat that offensive foray. And the Red Wings will pick it up. Nathan Arscott just kicks it down to Dylan Wood, who broke really hard down to the back there. And again, a couple of those young guys just starting to, actually this game for Nath would be good. He's a good shot.
Yeah. Big
boy. And doesn't want to run much. So, no, just kidding, Nath, if you watch that back.
Nice,
great.
By the way.
Justin Still. And that's what Justy does really well. So hopefully
just pops it in there to him.
Glennie is still on watching, and that was a cracker. So the replay here, you see Justin Still just come inside. Look, good little cut. He does that in the field a lot, just gets behind players. So good goal there from Justy, and they've taken the lead now, 4-3.
They have.
At half-time, as the whistle goes, it is 4-3 the way of the Red Wings over the Grizzlies. And given the Grizzlies came out with a 3-0 run,
that's it.
There's 4-0 back at you.
Must
be the scoring.
That's what you got to do.
Is the breeze going that way, Cam?
Yeah, the big-ass fans are blowing it that way.
It is. Lukey Oswald, Marky Tucker. G'day, boys. Watching live on the feed. Tom, Vic. G'day, mate. Hope you're doing well. And Daniel Bigland is also watching his Burnside boys. So big shout out to those guys. Those fans they've got in here really make a difference, don't they?
I was talking chilly at the moment.
You wonder why I haven't got my jacket.
Jacket on.
Look at us on there. Look, we can look at us while we're looking at the
bad looking couple of chaps.
That's all right, is it? I see. We could always do that. Just nod our head.
Yeah.
Hey, let me put the iPad down because it makes me look professional. It's
There's a bit of a delay on the iPad there.
A little bit of a delay. Yeah. As we got Joshy Harris over. Look at this. The man, the myth, the legend.
Living choice.
Living choice on the mic with SATV. And it's an interesting first half, Mr. Harris. You got out to a 3-0 lead and it's been 4-0 back at you.
Yeah, I think we're a bit slow this morning. This afternoon, sorry. And it kind of shows with our warm-up and all that sort of stuff. So
didn't do leg day today?
No leg day today. Okay. No sprints before the game like last week. But no, honestly, just really slow. And it's kind of how we've showed today out in the park.
You look like you almost got out the blocks well.
Yeah.
And then you're right, it just sort of took the foot off the accelerator. And, to the Red Wings credit, they've come back and thrown a couple of good goals on there.
Yeah, definitely.
And worked really hard off the ball.
I think they work hard as well, and they're quite tough, so some of them big boys.
Well, you see, there was a match up there between Scotty Dawson, who's no small fella.
He's a unit, yeah.
And Justin Still. And you go, but, there was a competition here where they both held up, and young Justin Still gave as good as he got.
That's it, yeah.
So
I think that's what happens when you're on the bottom of the ladder. I've been there a few times in my career, and you just have that bit of fight, a bit more fight every game, trying to get that win. So good on him, honestly.
And
well.
Lacrosse as a whole is going well for you. You're obviously at the Aussie camp a couple of weeks ago. You caught up all right from that.
Yeah, really good. And we've got a January camp coming up as well, trying to pick that final, the 32 squad of the seniors. Yeah. And,
definitely.
It's good. It's looking really good, actually, honestly. All the young boys are really stepping up, so
it is.
Pretty impressed.
While we only had 11 here in South Australia, the numbers with what we had was looked really good. So looking forward to the SDX camp in January.
Definitely. A lot of poles this year as well. Last time around it was a lot of short sticks, not too many poles. So looking forward to having a bit of help.
Just lefty attackers now.
Lefty attackers, yeah.
They come in waves though, mate, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So, all right, well, appreciate you giving up your time at
Yeah,
half
cool.
time, mate.
Thanks so much,
And,
guys.
good
Really
luck for
appreciate
everything
it.
else going on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Joshy. As Joshy Harris just goes about his business there, and as we see the Tremlets just wandering the boards here, just assessing the court. And look at this, we could even get on here. I could show you how much bigger I am than Cam Adams. I'm on my knees at the moment, it's all right.
You have to adjust the camera to get you on there.
Adjust the camera to get me on there. Yeah, the widescreen. It is, I was going to say widescreen is much better. I think if you get too close, it adds 75 pounds to me. Yeah. So what do you reckon in the second half of this one, Cam? It's, you know, we're obviously, it was a tale of two quarters.
I think another thing that I've just noticed is Burnside don't have their coach over there tonight, which can hurt when you're used to having that leadership. But I think you'll just see some of the boys.
With some of those senior guys now,
maybe
Kieran,
the senior guys, Kizza, Cam,
and Joshy having a word there.
I just saw Harris having a good go.
So who's coaching the Grizzlies?
Anthony Filippo.
Oh, Flip. Yep, you're assistant. Okay. Just decided that you could do everything tonight, commentary.
Yeah. I thought I'd give it
You
a
must
go.
be pleased to have Pete and Anthony on board.
I mean, truly, that's an amazing coaching crew.
Yeah.
Them as assistants is amazing. Unfortunately, Ant can't make all the games, so that's why he's probably stepped back as an assistant instead.
But again, he, you know, I mean, that's as a human being to do that, to give opportunities when you can't give everything.
And like I was very honoured to have him say that he would step down.
Well, look, obviously being away as one of your assistants over. You know,
he's
so
the Australian assistant coach, and he stepped back for me. So
as we see Australian player Cam Semler just try and get it past Trav Parrish there. And I think that's Schroeder. That's not Dan.
no,
That's Toby Mills. Sorry, Toby Mills is wearing 8. I was trying to find out where Toby was before. So, for your comments, Toby Mills is wearing number 8. It's definitely not Dan Schroeder, because Dan Schroeder's about another 5 foot taller than that. As the ball is up the top here. Semler to Harris. And steps inside. Oh, that one's down.
Helmet's off.
We're going to have to stop the play here. Justy doesn't really know where he is here. We're going to need someone. You're going to need someone to look after. He's all right. I think that one was just a bit of a stinger.
Shook him up a bit.
My bad. He did shake him up a bit, and I think just the back of the helmet hit him there. But he's up and about and fine. So
and a penalty here.
And a penalty there. Cam Semler getting that penalty. So
if the Red Wings put one away here, it's going to be a very
makes it interesting, doesn't it? Especially because there hasn't really been a goal scored. Oh no, there's been one scored this end. I don't think there's been one scored this end. No. So 3-0, 4-0, and Nathan trying his best to make it and change it up. Oh, free ball call.
It's a reset, boys.
Joshy Harris.
And that's just the box knowledge right there. The boys didn't recognise that there was a reset.
And now obviously they're man up here at the Red Wings, so they could put a little bit of pressure here.
You do, but you kind of let the just hang someone back.
And we're going to be in the box here as well, I think, as Nathan Arscott might find himself heading that way for a little bit of a slash.
That's it. So they were man up, now they're man.
So we're man up now, even. Now, obviously, having those off, you can actually have. No.
Because it's only in a simultaneous foul.
Simultaneous foul, sorry, that you can actually replace
5 on 5.
Yep.
But Cam will come back in here soon, and then it will be extra man for Burnside.
So at the moment, 4 on 4, which just gives a little bit of more space for the Grizzlies.
Yep.
And you've got Chris Nicola down there, who shot a nice goal earlier. I looked inside at Dawson, and that's a fantastic little bit of play there, and really had the Red Wings defenders just looking around at where people were going. So the replay here, you can just see the ball comes down the bottom corner. Scotty Dawson just finds his way into the space there and pops it just away behind Trav Parrish, and there's another one to that scoring end. So it is back to a 4-all game. So Sandow with the ball comes down. Kieran, good save there from Parrish. Oh, that was just over the back of the cage. So both teams still in penalty at the moment. But Sandow picks up the ball, looks, fires. Trav Parrish just readjusting the headset for that one as Gray and goes about it here in front of us.
We had to score the wrong way around there, Tone.
It was
Burnside's actually
was
up at quarter time now, so they did get one.
That's said to have come off the, bang, as Scotty Dawson sees Freckle and says, I'm going to have it, and there's a penalty on the play here as Brooks steps through. Have some of that, Toby Mills. Paddy Mills comes in on the Dylan. There's plenty going on here at the Thunderdome, and he's not going to like that. And Scotty Dawson is well within his right. He's well within his right to go and remonstrate there.
Because 5 minute there, that would definitely be a 5-minute penalty and out of the game.
And there's plenty going on. Paddy Gray pointing there to Jacob Otto. There was plenty going on in that whole contest. Okay, so we've just got the replay here for the hit against the wall. And there's you can see here there was plenty of feeling in that too, wasn't there?
It's not a light game, this one. It's very...
Yeah, and
they're giving it to each
Toby
other.
Mills there, just getting in, and as we see here on the replay, oh no, there we go, just walking away.
That's the walk-off.
But Toby Mills just, was that Gilly or Toby?
Good replay, Christian.
One of them. It might have been Toby then, just saying, there you go, it's done. So, and that's been brewing between those two. That was brewing down here before.
That was the same guys.
Same guys. It was brewing the same before. As Dawson picks up the ball, fires, and ball on the ground to be won. As the Redwings step it over with Nathan Arscott. And down to Freckle. Eddie Brown kicks it up to Justin, who has recovered from that one where he's just, I think it was more that whiplashy on the back of the head onto the ground. So Justy up and about, and the way he's moving. So ball up to Dylan Woods, and that's hit the back of the cage with time about to expire, and it'll be a Grizzlies ball here. We got 5-3, so yeah, obviously we had the score around the wrong way then.
Yes, we did.
So maybe there was one scored that
One scored down that end.
But 5-3 at the moment, the way of the Grizzlies, and a really interesting game here. A little bit of physical going on, and it's not a high-scoring game by any means. We're 5.5 minutes to go. 5.5 minutes to go in the third.
Sandow.
And that is all clear.
He's called him in the crease.
He's gone. EJ's gone the look as if that's all clear, and then he's gone in the crease.
Look for something in his pocket.
Comes off the bench from Gill though, as Mills. He might have stepped the line there. Good look from Mills. From Gill, sorry. As that kicks down to Justin Still. That one's got Marty. It's got the camera. So we'll just pick that one there. If you watch the replay on that one, the ball gets right to the. We're right on the spot here, and that one's in. That's a great little shot. That is all clear. And Aidan Reynolds just from round the back comes round the back and just pops it over the top of Brett's right hand. See him just do the old little slam dunk from the backside there.
Well played.
Don't see that much in the box game. That much here.
Not here, no.
Not here. I
was about to say, in the World Cup, that's a main shot that you'll see from the Iroquois or the Canadians.
Yep. So 5-4 now. back to 5-4. So the Grizzlies just bringing the ball into attack. So they're going to be man up now because obviously the Redwings player has a larger penalty than the great shot. You know what? He's one of those guys that you just have in your side. Just manages to get, I was going to say SH1T done.
Yeah.
Just Chris Nicola just popping that one top side. And that's one for his highlight reel. And Chucky will tell you, we got that one, I think, mate. Maybe. And Marty was all over it, so Marty's doing the best by Chucky at the moment. That's 2 for Chuck tonight. Just stepping his way in. And when you're thinking you're in a 6-goal game to a 4-goal game, and you've got 30% of the score, and he could have another bit here because he just finishes.
Oh,
okay. So you put the kiss of death on him now, didn't we? I was going to say he finishes well.
He does finish well.
But that finish wasn't so good because he hit Travis Parrish right in the middle of its stomach. So penalties are released here. And Paddy Gray is out of the box and kicks it up here to Dylan Wood. And that Dylan just trying to do too much there. Josh Harris, he's used to picking stuff off at the defensive end. Harris steps down, looks good there from Parrish again. And it's open down the backside here. That's a great pass from Parrish. Freckle just dropping the handle of the ball. And Paddy is back on the field after serving his 5 minutes, so he'll be fresh. Looks to Dr. D. Looks across to Chucky. Lewis Dow on the field here for the Grizzlies as well. Looks inside Harris. Good work from Parrish. Again, these young guys just showing some skill set. As the clock resets, Justin down the bottom, and Gilly wanting to give that ball off to somebody, but did the right thing, held on to it, and they've got 20 seconds in the shot clock here. 2 minutes in the quarter, and 6-4 game. They can get another one here as Arscott just tries the 5-hole as he gets his own rebound there almost. A little bit of rubbing his racing on Scotty Dawson. As Dr. D puts it over to the evergreen Scotty Brooks.
That's it.
Kicks up to Chucky.
He likes what he sees.
Does he like what he sees? Is he putting his name on that traditional player of the round or player of the game for this game? That replay, Chucky, we were right behind that. He got the ball in his stick and he went, well, no one's with me. No one's there and I see a spot. Pops it down the bottom left-hand corner. And
Chris liking what he sees tonight.
Chris Nicola, 3 of 7.
Not bad.
Gets the hat trick, and you know, apart from that one that he just threw into Travis's chest, he could add 4.
You got to throw one in the chest every now and then,
just to let the goalie think he's got something on you. Yeah, okay. As Freckle gets the ball out of the centre,
you can't score every
illegal. Of course you can. Of course you can. Yeah. Justin Still with the ball down the bottom here. And good talk there from Scotty Dawson. You can see he's been playing defence in the field game. Nathan Arscott looks inside. I thought he was going to grab that with his hand.
Tried to.
As Silky Sandow, what he does best at just working his way.
6 seconds in the clock here. We'll see what he does.
Looks inside.
To Scotty.
Scotty Dawson looks up, and this will come to Silky. So we've got 13 in the shot clock, 25 in the game clock. So there'll be, just steps inside, and there'll be an opportunity here for the Redwings with 15 seconds left now. So they have the opportunity for the last shot of the quarter. 10 seconds to go. Looks inside, great cut from Wood. Dill pops it down, and that will see the time expire here at 3/4 time, and the ball's coming straight back to Pete Tremlett there, and he did not have to move. He knows his game.
Justin.
And we are going to be joined by one of the young guys we've been speaking about a fair bit here, Cam, Mr. Justin Still.
How are you?
You look like you're enjoying that, mate.
Oh yeah, it's pretty heart thumping.
And just a bit of a rattle here with the head going back onto the ground.
Yeah, didn't see it coming. No calls. So.
No calls. So it's all on your defence then, is it?
I wouldn't say it's on the defense. It was a bit of a high hit, but it is what it is.
Rubber is racing in this game.
Yeah.
You actually look like a duck to water with this game at the moment, mate. You look like you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I love it. You get to hit some people, you get hit. It is what it is, but
yeah,
I love it.
Some people pay for that in life, you know.
Yeah.
Later in life, not now,
yeah.
but later in life. And obviously, look, the boys came back really well there. They got within 2 and now 3. But it's been that way where, ebbed and flowed. So is it your quarter and you're going to finish it off for us?
I reckon this is good. This is our good
You got
quarter.
it? Okay.
I reckon we got the legs on them, so
got the legs?
They're pretty rattled at the moment.
All right, well, you go and run your legs off there, mate. We're loving what we're seeing, and thanks for joining us on LSA TV. We gave you a big shout out to your dad before he was watching, so say hi, Dad.
Dad, how are you?
Yeah, all right. Go and get a drink, mate. You're doing a great job,
Good luck,
buddy.
buddy. See you
Thanks,
later.
Justy. So one of the young up-and-coming superstars of South Australian box lacrosse, I'd say.
Yeah,
And
he's definitely got some moves.
And you know what I love about that?
What's that?
The smile.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I get hit.
He's a
I
cameraman.
get to hit.
Loves it.
I mean, yeah. Oh, that's.
I actually really enjoy that about the young guys out here at the moment. I think in past years you've seen the younger guys come out and be a bit timid.
Yeah.
Probably with the coaching out here and everything, they've come out and they don't seem scared at all.
Well, they know what to expect, aren't
Yeah.
they? So as you
You're
are,
not going to get belted if you're running around and going hard. You shouldn't get hit.
and as you say, you as coaches of these guys are instilling in them that this is exactly what you've got to expect.
Yeah.
So, it's either for you or it's not.
Yeah.
And I can tell you at the moment, the young guys are doing a
They're
really
embracing
good
it.
job.
They're loving it.
Love.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
You know what? That's why that's at the end of the day. That's why we're out here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It's
So what's your thought process here for the last
I reckon
quarter?
Redwings are going to pop one in really early right here, and it's going to be a nail biter.
You know what? It's commentators get to do it, but coaches get to do it more, mate. I'm all over you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you reckon the Redwings? So you reckon Freckles got Lewis Dow's measure?
That's a good matchup right there.
Yeah.
Freckle and Dow.
Freckle and Dow, or Dow and Freckle, or so. Ball is about to be snapped. We've got about 12 seconds to go, and just getting ready. So they're just eyeing each other off there. Here we go, Cam. Let's see how you go. Well, Nicola's got the ball.
He can't touch it.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Maybe he's giving you an opportunity as the ball comes down. Good work there from Nicola. And he's still got the ball, still carrying the ball. Looks the other side. Down. Oh, looks inside. And Semler just rolls there against Toby Mills.
Much too strong.
And you can see the bigger body there, but also the experience in the box game where he's just fallen with the roll, hasn't he? As we see here on the replay for LSA TV, you can just see Cam there against Tobe. Just gets inside that right-hand side, rolls with that roll, puts it in the bottom corner.
That's right.
And Cam Semler says, well, not on my watch, and we're now out to a 4-goal game. And with
so my prediction was wrong. I'll take that.
We can erase that later, mate.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. That's why we're on a delay here.
And Justin again, just wearing one, but he's loving it. And back up he gets. Okay, we've got a penalty here. It's going to be on Josh Harris, I think.
Oh.
I think that, to be honest, I think that was a bit of a tangle over there. I don't think there was anything malicious by that in any means. As I just step over here, sorry, Cam, to the camera.
Right,
yep, camera. That's what I do.
Can you see through it?
Just. It's on the high. If I stand on the high bit here, mate, I can see in the camera.
Yeah.
This is what we call multi-skilling. This is LSA TV at its best.
That's it.
Kicks it up the top here to Wood. Wood
Man
kicks
of
it
many
there.
trades.
Oh, that one's
and
rolled
he
in.
stuck it away.
And I missed it because I was waiting for Marty to come behind me.
You're trying to see
all Marty's fault.
down the camera.
No. I actually had the top bit. Apologies there, but we can explain it to you, Cam. The ball actually was up the top where I had the camera angle.
Yep.
And Aidan Reynolds just found himself the next step down and slotted it away. And maybe that's the one you were talking about.
Yeah, that was. I forgot about the one with
no.
Cam before that.
Well, I couldn't believe that we had the sound cut out before you did that, because you had the other one with that one. And now we're 3 for 3 here. So, and you said something about Semler about to shoot and score as well.
No? Rule that out.
Yeah. So Smith with the ball up the top here, and here comes Brooks. He has the ability to score.
He does. But Cam's going to work with Dawson on the back side here.
Dawson
and both open.
Cam. Oh, good little, I call it the twatter. And
and he's
Gilly.
lost that over
Gilly
the fence.
heard footsteps. I think Gilly heard footsteps then and flicked it up and over as Luke Kesey just pulls the ball out like that. Good referees just ready to go. As Brooks, a.k.a. 25 Semler, looks, and that one's going to be over and back. And that is going to be a Redwings ball as Gill finds his way down the court. Picks the ball up and reset on the clock here. So 30 seconds for the Redwings. It's a 3-goal game. And Nathan Arscott, a.k.a. Scrub.
Scrub.
And that's affectionate. That affectionate name, I believe, has come from Tom Vick on Nathan. And probably adept, slightly. But Gill with the ball. Gets down.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot had there.
Ooh,
oh, that's off the bar.
It's a reset.
And good work there from Justy. Kicks it up here to Wood. Actually, their offense with this younger guys, and I'm putting Gilly in that. Their movement's pretty good at the moment.
Their movement's good and they're patient. Something my team's having a bit of trouble with at the moment.
And there's Gilly looks over
that's
just
a great save.
And a great cut. We're going to have
a little bit of a rub up. That's not a penalty, Pete. You blow your whistle, mate.
I think Pete has seen a penalty. I think
Scotty Dawson's going to get one there for a hit, but Burnside had the ball.
Yeah. And that ball is coming over, and Wood. If Wood. Good.
Wood cut. Yep.
So 19 seconds on the shot clock.
The penalty's still up. Both teams have touched the ball with this penalty up, but
okay, so
I'm pretty sure it's going to.
And there we go, Nathan Arscott, just showing that little bit of flair with that bigger body, puts it over the top, and we're going to ball game here with 7.5 to go. So 8-6 here, the way of the Grizzlies, but the Redwings certainly putting the pressure on the Grizzly boys.
That's it.
So back to the centre, we see Dow and Freckle again. And Pete Tremlett just checking with the scorers there.
He had the penalty down there, but that was cancelled by the goal.
Excellent. So there's a ball to be won here. And good work there from Dow, but that's gone straight down to, kicks it over to Paddy Gray. Paddy Gray just bounces one, and a nice pick up there from Aiden Reynolds. Obviously another one of those long stickers who's been playing over in Canada for the Redwings. So he kicks it to Mills. Mills has Steele on over the other side. Oh, big pick. He's got away with that one.
And Steele goes for the dunk.
And he wears one after it. So Justy's learnt to polish the floor with his...
doing a good job of polishing the floor.
But he gets straight back up and goes again, doesn't he? He's like Jack in the Box. He'll end up with a nickname at some point. Because he spent just as much time on his feet as he has on his back, rubbing the floor, but still smiling, still loving it.
You will learn if you do attempt the dive. You'll probably end up on your ass if you don't score.
As we are going to see a penalty here. So we've got a penalty here. Nathan Arscott looked like he's going to sit, and it might have been for a slash over there. I didn't see the call from EJ. He was behind other players, and everyone else is here is bigger than me, mate, when they're in front of me like that. So
that's it. Oh, well.
Hard to see over him.
It happens.
But ball down here. So good opportunity for the Grizzlies with 5.5 to go here in the fourth, just to put that little one, that breathing space, because if they can get a score here and Silky has the ball, just pops that one down the back corner. And Justin's... Oh, no, that wasn't Justin, sorry.
Bottom corner, Berthy.
And the ball is about to, with 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go, shot to be had.
Nicola.
Chucky's already got 3 tonight, but you would have almost backed him from there at 50%.
If he had a true wind-up, he might have been all right.
Oh, still misses it, but he's got it straight back. Kicks down here to Andy Burford. And Justy's still running the floor here. Ball up to Chucky. Kicks it up to Sandow. So Silky just assessing his options, and he's doing the right thing. He's running the time down.
Use that time,
He's got 10 seconds.
That's experience right there.
Absolutely. Kick it back, set the pick, roll. There's some guys who, and Richard Smith with the shot, but that's going to be a Red Wing ball.
It's a penalty.
Normally, as I said, players come and look after their goalies in that situation, don't they? Don't touch the goalie.
Yeah, that's it. But 2-minute penalty, and he'll put that one.
Yep.
So even at the moment, but
Well, you often see goalies go for that too, don't you? Oh, get out of mine. You know. Maybe I've been watching Sammy Kilford too much. So ball up the top, kicks it to Wood. Wood over here to Gill. So we've got even numbers at the moment, but I'm sure the Red Wing penalty is about to be released as Nathan Arscott comes on. So now they're
no,
that's
big mistake.
That's going to hurt.
Oh, and we've got a copper penalty for that.
And
So
got a
Arscott.
proper penalty because that's just sheer frustration. Just can't do that, can you, Cam?
No, you cannot.
No. So he's just come out of the box to go back into the box. Maybe he likes it in there.
Left his drink bottle in there.
Yeah. It's all right, Linton. Linton, if you're watching, he's come to enjoy that side. He looks like a bit of a loner compared to the box there, but May seems to be enjoying it. And Burnside, that's probably not what the Red Wings really needed.
Nah, that's going to hurt him, man.
It's not.
Silky will hold this
pick
out.
inside
There's another
Silky
penalty up there,
and
but
finishes off, and that's a big goal in the context of this game right now with 2 minutes 45 to go in the game, and the quality of Kieran Sandow is shown there. So and he's just saying he's got a wrap check there to the throat, and you know these guys know what they're talking about. Obviously, don't you? You haven't been over in the world. Watching Kieran there, just saying he's got the big wrap check up the neck. And,
that was definitely a penalty, but they didn't
call it. And I think the good thing is though, not complaining about it. He was just telling EJ, look, you know, that's the sort of thing you got to look out for.
Yeah.
I mean, that sort of experience towards the referees who are learning this game,
That's
and
right.
it's fantastic to have them out here. As Kieran just finds the floor again, and Justin still.
Here he comes.
Here he comes, 1-on-4, shoots, and
Brett has that.
Brett saves that one. And I don't know, they're, what do you reckon, the traditional player of the game?
Can't go past Nicola, can you? He's
we must have been mind reading each other there.
Silky would be up there too, but
Silky's doing a good job. But I think it's sometimes people just step up and you take 30% of the score, and it's not just the scoring. But Nicola's been, you know, setting picks, running the field, picking those balls up, and Brooks, he's going, have I got it or don't I have it?
I didn't know if he had it.
Yeah, Brooksy was trying to make us think, has he got it?
No, I'd say Nicola for sure. He's played well.
Yeah, I'm going to say, and he's probably got another goal in him if he gets off the bench here. Is he off the bench?
Nicola was
He's on the
in
bench over
our national championship box team 2 years ago.
He was, and obviously showing all the skills to get him back in this national team potentially. Coach,
no comment, mate.
No, I see that. That's just putting it out there for you. As 50 seconds to go in the game, and shot there by Kyle Billows.
It was something I was talking to you about before, but we got excited about something in the game.
Yeah.
But
easy to
it's
do.
our first year we've actually had to select the team, which has been awesome. And all 5
Massive.
coaches are having a shot at saying what we think.
Good,
and,
good.
And we've been in a lot of talks and going back and
Oh,
forth.
Justin
and he's
Still.
given him one and scored.
And that's all
a goal.
clear. That is all clear.
That ball definitely went in the cage.
We're just trying to get the all clear here.
Yeah, face off.
So is this a penalty shot? So he's called the goal.
No, he's called no goal.
Okay, we're just trying to get covered, but the ball definitely went to the back of the cage from the flick
It
from Steele before he got hit.
definitely scored.
So penalty shot here from Arscott.
Brett will hold up here.
So no goal to Steele.
That's rough.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously got it in the back of the net and then wore the penalty. So 7 seconds to go as Nicola just looks down at Burford.
Oh,
And Burford has won this end. Toby Mills. And there we go. What an interesting, entertaining game of lacrosse to finish off the year here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. And Chris Nicola. I think Chris Nicola for the man of the traditional player of the game here. And that was a really interesting game, Coach.
It was. Hard hitting. Rough. But
so all
done.
the things we love to see.
Yeah. And the Redwings came out hard. Obviously, they were 3 goals down at the start, and they kept going and went hard and fought back. But Burnside's experience obviously just got them over the line.
Yeah, and you see the experience of that with, late in the game there, Cam Semler rolling in on Toby Mills, and then Kieran Sandow, like obviously penalty, but not seen, and he don't complain, just goes about his work, And again, I love the stuff from these experienced Australian players for these referees who are still learning, and they're just saying, I'm not having a go, but when that happens, this is probably something we should look at. So, that's massive in the context of the game, and it only makes our game stronger. It does. So we're just waiting for Chris Nicola to. He's got his helmet. Okay, helmet's on for the quick line up here.
You're a bit worried putting the helmets on for the
that's what I was just thinking. I'm thinking, hang on, what's going on here? Maybe this is pre-planned. The Grizzlies putting the helmets on, and
we might have a different player of the game in a minute.
or
the
we might have. No, there'll be nothing like that here. It's just obviously that's part of the tradition of what they've been used to, keeping the helmets on. So
Scotty Dawson doesn't. He's like, I'll take one.
Yeah, but look at the head on him, mate. He's all camera time.
Yeah.
He's still a good-looking man, Mr. Scotty Dawson, and he's making sure the camera gets plenty of it. So
here he comes, helmet off. He's brushed the hair across. He's just parting his hair.
He does not even look like he's worked up a sweat tonight, has he?
I saw him do the hair flick just then.
He doesn't. Look at this.
For the camera. Look at him.
Our traditional player of the game, mate. That was a really interesting game, and just on you, a lazy 3, mate.
I know. Gosh, I got to start doing this in the field a bit more, I reckon, rather than box. But it felt good to have a few long-range shots. Don't normally do that, so.
Well, we were right behind the last one here, and you sort of got the ball, and there was no one in front of you. You went, oh, there's a space down the bottom left-hand side there. Oh, you know what? And nail it, you did.
I felt good, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you don't look like you look like you wouldn't even blow out a candle at the moment, mate, the way you're running. So just quietly.
Yeah, well, at least this time I didn't get knocked over a few times, so it was all right. I just kept my feet this time, so it was all right.
Well, there was a fair bit going on there at times, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was pretty full on. Both sides were giving it to each other. But that's what you like to see.
Oh, look.
Box.
And the funny thing is, we had young Justin Steele over here at the half, and or three-quarter time, and he said the same. He goes, you get hit, you hit. And he had the biggest smile on his face. And that's what you're saying, isn't it? It's, exactly. What, you're expecting it. It is what it is. But tough game, 9-6.
Yeah, it was. We got a bit of a lead, and then came back at us. So, it was right to the wire, that one. But, like I said, it's nice to, come out with that win. But, they really put us under pressure there in that fourth quarter.
And now you get to go and just put some Christmas weight on, mate, for the Christmas period.
No, it would be nice. It would be nice to have a bit of a break. But, we're ready to go, come back and hopefully make finals. So
love it. Well, we look forward to seeing more of you, Chuck. And you're one of my favourites. You know that.
Appreciate it,
man. So thanks, mate. Merry Christmas.
Good on you, mate.
And you go and enjoy the boys. So, on behalf of LSA TV, let me just get rid of this one. We're going to wrap it up here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. So, in the first game this evening, we saw obviously Brighton go down to the Raptors, your boys. And what was it?
My boys versus my boys.
Your boys versus your boys. So you're a winner either way, aren't you?
That's it.
That was an entertaining game too. It really almost a game of two halves at times.
You're going to see that mostly all year this year. We've had pretty tight games, which is really good.
Yep. And then that game was physical, great spectacle of box lacrosse.
Yeah.
It was.
Love it.
And the score at 9-6 tells you exactly where these teams are coming. So that is obviously our last game for year 2019. Join us in 2020 when we kick back off for the South Australian Indoor Lacrosse League. On behalf of myself, Cam Adams, the new South Australian head coach for the indoor team, mate. Congratulations on that.
Thanks a lot.
Really
Stoked.
Really stoked for you. And our man who does everything, Christian Leray, look at him. He's just sitting behind there.
Back there.
You know what? If we had the nightclub going here too with the fans and the thing going on, mate, he looks like he's ready to pump some tunes. So. There he is. Look at
Busting
him. Christian
beats.
Leray
Look at him.
does a great job.
Mixing it up.
And obviously Marty Baker, who's just gets it all done as well, mate, and behind the camera at the moment. But on behalf of obviously LSA TV and all the crew here, you know what? I suppose we get to now wish you a very Merry Christmas on behalf of LSA TV, and we look forward to seeing you in 2020 for the remainder of the box tournament here, or the box league, and then going into the field next year. So have a wonderful, safe Christmas, and we hope to see you all very, very soon on Lacrosse SA TV.
Merry Christmas.